Okay, people always ask me, how do I know how to shift a car or a new car? How do I learn how to shift it? Or why am I good at driving? Whatever, you know. So let me just make a quick tutorial here. It normally takes me about less than 10 minutes, so I'm going to see if I can make this like a tutorial on how to learn how to drive a car in less than 10 minutes. But I have the new Bentley RE here. I moved it between accounts, upgraded it, and I brought it back. I have not actually used it on the test track. I just maxed it. Um, I'm not trying to turn this into a review, especially since, I mean, you could just use, I used the mechanic straight up. I didn't even like go through and pick parts. I just used the mechanic. But anyway, we're up to 1 minute. All right, let's see if I can do this in 9 minutes. So basically, the first thing I ask myself is, where do I see pull? Right? Okay, so let's just jump in. All right, so 28. Okay. Okay, so that run tells me a couple of things. Whoa, 6 points. This is gonna be a fast car. Okay. That run tells me a couple of things. One, my end speed. Now, most people don't pay attention to the speedometer, or the miles per hour at the bottom right corner. When you're learning how to shift, you have to watch that because it'll tell you where the best shifts are before anything else. So I ended on 204. Remember that. First run, I ended on 204. The second thing it tells me is that shifting late, I got pull. I did get pull shifting late, but then he swung in at the end, right? Okay, so we know that late shifts, I messed up the first gear, so actually I shouldn't even say that because I need a consistent run. I need something that I can watch the basis for. Here. Okay, 204 again. See, I got just a little bit of pull shifting late. Just a little bit. Ended on 204 again. Upshifted to first gear. My time was even worse because I actually hit the wall in the second gear. I heard that click. So we're going to try that again. We're going to shift. We're going to try 7K. Let's try 7K. Alright, we're going to foul apparently. But, basically, when you're trying to figure out shifts, you take a wide range and see what happens. That's around about how you figure stuff out. Alright, 7K. Okay, see, that's very important right there. I ended on 205 this time. The race was a lot closer, my time was a lot better, and I ended on 205 this time. That's all very important information. So now I know the shifts are between 7K and between late, if they're not 7K themselves. So we're going to go up to 72. Okay. My end time was 6.920. No, it was not. I think that was it. Was that a 6.820? Okay, that's even better. Alright, so I didn't hit the wall, and regardless of my RT, I kept up. I had a 0.1 RT, and I did a 6.959. So that means this car does 6.8. Now, I wasn't watching the miles per hour, to be honest, because I was focused on the shifts, because they're really quick. And that's why I like them. It reminds me of Roman's Bentley. I love Roman's Bentley. That was easy to shift. So we're going to go in for one more run, just to make sure that we're doing everything correctly. Try to bring the RT down. Or we could foul. This happens a lot. I mean, like, you're trying to keep your RT low, but at the same time, you want to, like, get the run in, you know? Alright, that's my fault. Drop was good. I just hit the button too early. I'm not going to turn this into a foul fest. Believe that. So I'm shifting late, then 7,200. What the heck? I don't know. I was doing just fine before this, and now it's a foul fest. .205 ended on 205. I did a better time than the bot. Okay, so that would have been a 6.8, but the second gear was shifted late. Now, that didn't hurt my time too much. My RT is mainly what hurt my time the most here, but for sure, if I just got that second gear at 72 instead of late, probably would have been a lot better. So let's make another one. I dropped way too early. I'm trying to... People also ask me, how do I know when to drop, or how do I remember the drops? What I do is I compare the drop to another car's drop, but I can't think of any that drop. Just wait a minute. It's not the 12C drop. It might be... It might be the... What do you call it? The RX-7 RE drop. Yeah, it's the RX-7 RE drop. There we go. I found that sweet spot. It's the RX-7 RE drop. That is a beautiful time. See, right there. That's perfect. That's what I'm talking about. This is how I learned how to shift. I really do hope this helps some people, because I know they're always asking me that. How do you shift or whatever? Because, you know, before you had to painstakingly wait for your car to get repaired in between practice runs, but the test track is a beautiful thing, and for this reason. I just learned how to shift this car that I've never driven before. I just maxed it, and this is my first time being on the test track with it. This is my first time, or, well, I don't know why I said that all over again, but it took me less than 10 minutes. Well, technically less than 8 minutes, because I started practice running in about a minute. It took me less than 8 minutes to figure out how to shift this car. It's not difficult. It just requires a little bit of work and a little bit of focus and thought. Not bad. Like, honestly, this works with any car. You could apply this to any car that you've never driven before. Say if Pigpen doesn't have a tutorial up, which his tutorials are awesome, because sometimes I get my shifts wrong. Like, it looks like it's somewhere else, but then I just have to... So, even if I think I know the shifts, I still double check and I watch Pigpen's videos, to be honest, because I don't know everything and I do make mistakes, but what I'm doing gets me pretty close to what the shifts are. Like with the Sesto Elemento, I was shifting at like 6,500 and I thought that was right, but then he was shifting at 7K and that's even better. You know, I do watch his videos because two heads are better than one, right? So, but hopefully this does help some people. This is normally how I learn stuff, because, you know, Pigpen doesn't drop like 20,000 videos on every single car, which understandably, you know, people need time to do stuff, but this is how I learn on my own time, and I hope you guys actually just go ahead and take something from that too.